엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 19 포스트시즌 세인트루이스 우승하기 17화 월드 시리즈 뉴욕 양키스와의 1차전부터 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 어제 이제 세인트루이스로 해서 다저스와의 챔피언십 시리즈 7차전까지 접전 끝에 월드 시리즈 진출에 성공을 일단 했습니다. 자, 그 상황에서 이제 물론 이제 피칭 로테이션이 좀 꼬이긴 했는데 양키스와의 1차전부터 월드 시리즈 가보도록 하겠습니다. 마르티네즈로 가야 될 것 같고요. 게리콜이 우완이기 때문에 파울러, 맷 카펜더, 그 다음에 몰리나 대신에 위더스, 그 다음에 브래드 밀러가 1루수, 3루수까지 커버가 가능한데 브래드 밀러랑 골드 슈미츠를 바꿔주자니 컨택 범위가 너무 좀 작기도 하고 66, 59, 45, 47 일단 골드 슈미츠는 컨택이 다 좋으니까 냅두고 얘한테 유격수 맡기면 안 될 것 같고 여기는 그냥 둡시다. 두고 오닐 이렇게 해서 마르티네즈까지 스피드 오닐을 투수 앞에 나와있어요. 주력이 제일 빠르기 때문에. 아, 네. 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. 제가 이 아이디를 어떻게 읽어드려야 될지 모르겠어요. 트위치 아이디를. 어떻게 읽어드리는 게 제일 편하세요? 이게 어쩔 때는 그 바뀌신 아이디로 뜨거나 어쩔 때는 그 지금처럼 영문 아이디로 뜨시더라고요. 아, 네. 그럼 그냥 유튜브 때처럼 푸른 달님이라고 말씀드리겠습니다.
Between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals.
아, 푸른 달님은 트위치를 많이 사용하시나 봐요.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Pleasant.
오늘은 제가 게임에 좀 집중해서 꼭 허무한 경기 안 되도록 하겠습니다. 아, 핸드폰은 영어로 나오나요?
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in his his game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets
초반에
that
기선
chance.
제압이 중요한데
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You
Nice.
can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gio Urshela goes down for the first out of the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
일단 김광현이랑 플레어티를 다 써버렸기 때문에 좀 불리한 상황은 맞는데
Wieters waits on it,
충분히
and that's the
집중해서
second out
하면
of the inning.
이길 수 있다고 생각합니다. 아, 트위치가 유튜브보다 빠른가요?
He's ready. Here's the first off.
근데 그
Liner towards second.
렉은 진짜 많이
And
걸리더라고요.
that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man
슬라이더
coming up to number 4 hole
잘 빠졌는데.
as soon as he
아.
steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in
여기서
scoring
또
position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
4번 타자한테 걸리네요.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't
Oh.
mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm
왜
okay.
이런
You know, one of
안타가
the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire.
아하.
Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
시작하자마자
0-1 the
위기가
count. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
아, 좀
Martinez is kind of
기다리면
an interesting
괜찮아지나요?
guy when
어.
you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3.
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks strike. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love
에드먼이
watching
자꾸
this guy
잔부상이
in tough
있어가지고
situations. It's like he
능력치가
takes
제
a deep
능력치도
breath
안
and
올라와가지고
everything stops in front of him. He plays like a Zen man.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And oh, we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready now, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. Edmonds gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You thank
도로
your
한번
lucky
가야 되나?
stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
도로 한번 갑시다.
Now the 2-1. Pitch outside the throw.
아, 왜 이렇게 느려?
Throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tags down there.
에드먼 뭐 문제 생겼나?
Inside, he misses ball 4. Here's Dexter Fowler now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this is popped up back behind second. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
빨리 못 뛰는 거 보니까 에드먼 뭐 부상이 있나 본데?
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
스피드 83 맞는데 주력이 왜 이렇게 떨어졌지?
from the stretch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts
겁나
looking for
괴롭혀야
it in
돼.
there.
점수를 못 내더라도 아, 잘
Get
맞았는데.
there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate
좋아요.
to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
O'Neill is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled
오,
off
가운데로
wide first,
갔어.
but boy, that had some
위험했다.
zip on it.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th
그렇지.
pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Here's the catcher
아,
with
네,
the
창리님
Rangers now, as
안녕하세요.
they'll go
어서
5, 6, and
오세요.
7 here to start the home half of
창리님
the second.
몸은 좀 괜찮아지셨나요? 전에 아프셔서 회사도 못 나가셨다고 들었던 것 같은데.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton coming on.
나이스. 야, 저게 또 수비 시프트 때문에 안타가 되네요.
Position to start the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another big
아, 이렇게
hit.
찬스가 와줄 때 좀 점수를 내야 되는데.
Monster postseason so far.
아,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
아이고.
pitch. Fastball on the
그래도
first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. his career line against Garrett
눈치
Cole. He's over 7.
보이더라도 몸이 제일 중요합니다, 진짜.
Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble.
선취점,
And this will
선취점,
find the wall
선취점,
out near the
선취점.
visitor's bullpen. Wieters blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
아,
The tag, and he is
저렇게 느려?
so much for our first run of the ball game.
주력이
So third here with one gone, and stepping in the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection.
저게
back in
아웃될
the
줄은
2009
상상도 못
MLB
했는데 저도.
draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything.
아,
Nothing is given to you.
할 말이
And
없네.
this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
세상에.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the
황당하네요.
runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider
아,
out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on
저게
the fastball
아웃이라고?
that time. Out number 2.
아,
Batting, Tyler O'Neill, runner in
황당하네.
scoring position with two gone. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball
아,
game.
이걸 점수를 못 내네.
Leading off with the Yankees,
First pitch on its way.
Garrett Cole.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
그 세인트루이스 포수랑 2명 다 있는데 위더스랑 몰리나, 와, 둘 다 진짜 주력이 너무 쓰레기여가지고.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw
Nice.
first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in now for the Yankees.
다시 1번 타자부터 상대하는데.
Bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line.
오,
But foul.
다행이다.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Striding in, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him.
나이스.
So the Yanks go. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first
Leading
cuts
off
here.
for the Cardinals,
Here
the
comes
left
the first
fielder,
pitch.
Tyler.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
아, 네, 박영님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. O'Neill is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for
이게
him in a lot of
도루
ways, like
가기도
you said,
쉽지가
Matty.
않네.
Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense.
게리
to be put
콜은
on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
계속 잘하지
He
않을까요?
was
네,
able to foul out
그거는
one
뭐
off, but you could tell he was definitely
계속
late.
무난할 것
That
같습니다.
breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there,
요번에
definitely
1선발은
threw his
게리
timing off.
콜입니다. 양키스.
Swing and a miss as he starts
아,
the third the same way he ended
98마일.
the second with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carlos Martinez.
Carlos
First offering on its way.
Martinez.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now
Ready for another chance? Tommy Edmonds. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
류현진이랑
Into the windup.
가능하지
Here comes the
않을까요? 둘 다
0-1.
1선발이니까.
Popped him up. Urshela is there for it.
아,
Trouble
게임으로요?
with this one, and the inning is over. One-
네, 제가 한번 다시 플레이해 보도록 하겠습니다. 일전에 게리콜이랑 해서 초반에 했었는데 탈탈
and
털렸던
hold off
기억이
on the slider
나네요.
here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his
저는
right.
시즌 중에 둘이 한번 붙어봤으면 좋겠다고 그 말씀하신 줄 알고. 더쇼 20에 역시나
Aaron Judge.
김광현이 아직 지원이 안 돼 있더라고요.
That one bends
에런
into the
저지네.
zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
얘는
Both teams
조심해서
with just
해야죠.
two hits apiece
홈런 맞을
thus
수도 있기
far.
때문에.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's a ball and two strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
와.
That's better than him putting one in the
역시
seats.
Edmonds is in pursuit.
포수
He
몰리나
gets there and
말고요.
makes the
맷
play for the
위더스라고
second out of the inning.
스위칭 타자 넣었어요.
So digging in now, Torres, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and
아,
that will
마르티네스
do it.
진짜 잘 던져주고 있는데 아, 이때 점수 내야 되는데.
Colton Wong will stand in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Gardner is there. He's got it one away.
아하.
So the bases are empty with one man
속이
gone.
너무 빠르니까
That'll bring in the
몸이 못
switch hitting
뻗는구나.
outfielder Dexter Fowler. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
게리콜 투수를 좀 늘려야 되는데.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the
왜 다
second out of the
뜬공이지?
inning.
The third baseman, number 20.
Now in the box, Matt
살짝
Carpenter.
위에 맞았네요.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bounced on the ground.
이야,
Right after shifted
시프트.
infielders. Throw on to Boyd, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Another 0-2 home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something
Nice.
hard inside on this pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Into the box now. Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do
아, 네,
your homework, you
이창범님
scout.
안녕하세요.
He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He
좋다.
got him. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
어,
A big swing at that one as this is
결국
driven out to
홈런
deep
맞네.
left
아.
center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
We were wondering who was going to strike first
야,
with the
잘
long ball.
던졌는데.
What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
Standing in now, Garrett Cole. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out
역시
in his only trip
양키스는
to the
홈런
plate so
치는 애들이
far.
너무 즐비해 있어서.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
거르고 그냥
Welcome back for the bottom of
저기
the
칠
fifth.
걸
Here's
저기랑
Heidi
상대할
Walkman.
걸 그랬나?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able
콜이랑.
to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now with the
왜 이렇게
play,
못까지
he'll try
이렇게
to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
에런
Once
좋지
again,
않고.
Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
건들기만 해도 넘어갈
Shocked
텐데.
he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he will strike
다행이다.
him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not
Ah.
very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher. Carlos Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
야,
We're
게리콜한테
moving
이렇게
along
안
in this
되나?
one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike
다저스
ratio
할 때랑
over 70%
또 너무
to this
다른데요?
point in this
아,
game.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
얘네 중간 개투도 언더슬로우
And they
언더핸드
won't get him
나오면 안
to chase
되는데.
the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, and even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how
에라이.
every game you pitch can be so different, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
어떻게 이렇게 안
Digging in once
쳤지?
again, Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole
마르티네즈도
lot
이제
with
슬슬
that, but
지쳐가는 것
if it were a
같은데.
little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
아,
It's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
올렸나?
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
그래, 게리콜 상대하자.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulls this one in the air out to left.
아까 쟤한테 홈런 맞았잖아.
Two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Stung into the
그렇지.
right center for what should be extra bases. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll get in at
한명까지 안
second
되지.
base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
아유,
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate.
아, 네,
And he'll
권영균님
lunge out
안녕하세요.
to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left.
아,
Is there
이게
to
안
make the
되네
catch,
또.
and they'll get
아,
out of this.
진짜.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
어떻게 근데 다 뜬공만 나오지? 아, 그것도 참 신기하네.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball foul. Gardner, the runner at first with two gone. Swung on and missed. That
저
strike
걸렸으면 넘어가는데.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1-2, here it comes. Goes in on strike three for the final out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung.
체프먼.
He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard liner to center
저게
field.
어떻게 저렇게 가냐고.
This is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. One strike now from Cole. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Hit down the third baseline. He can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. The ball is well hit. Judge looks up.
오! 이야! 야, 기대 안 했는데.
So it's a two-run shot to right center. If they take the lead, it's 2-1.
오닐.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after getting one
얘
here in the
자안이구나.
but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround.
그러면 근데 지금 투수로 계속 던져야 되는데.
Stepping in now, John Brebbia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Swing and a ball hit out toward
Molina.
right center. Gardner's after it.
아,
He makes the running play. 2 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edmonds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Liner toward right center. And he dives
야,
to
저걸
make a
잡어?
spectacular catch. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 65.
제발 부탁이다.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here.
오,
Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Gallegos matches up here in this one against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here.
아,
Then
저걸
once
왜 안
the game
잡아줘?
starts, it's all business.
Full count now. And he's
그렇지.
struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
아까 쟤한테 홈런 맞았잖아.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that
그렇지.
swinging strike, he's
좋아.
looking at the golden sombrero.
한 타자만 가자.
Strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down the third baseline.
좋아요. 첫 경기 잡았습니다. 8회 말 극적인 투런 홈런으로. 와, 졌다고 생각하고 있었는데. 아, 이거 진짜 믿기지가 않네요. 와, 대박이네. 아, 진짜 포기하고 있었는데 졌다고. 아, 오늘의 MVP는 오닐이죠. 오닐이 홈런 치고 나가지고 홈런 투런 홈런 때려가지고 이긴 거니까. 타일러 오닐. 아, 마르티네즈 맞네. 마르티네즈가 계속 던져줬으니까 그것도 맞네요. 마르티네즈가 탑 플레이어 먹은 것도 맞죠. 하이라이트 한번 보고 갈까요? 야, 이거 3루타 쳤는데 그 아웃 당했잖아. 아, 볼 필요 뭐 있습니까? 하이라이트 이긴 게 중요한 거죠. 야, 근데 8회 투런 홈런은 좀 저 지렸네요. 예. 자, 일단 첫 경기 이겼고요. 두 번째 경기까지 이기면 홈에서 다시 경기 가능해집니다. 그래도 홈에서 두 경기 다 이기는 게 중요하기 때문에. 잠깐만, 근데 로스터에서 능력치 좀 봐볼게요. 아, 클로징 피처 말고 아, 얘는 완전 쓰레기고 얘도 별로네요. 별로고. 아, 에드먼이 왜 이렇게 갑자기 좀 안 좋아졌지? 무뇨즈, 레인 토마스. 덱스터 파울러보단 그래도 얘가 낫네. 얘보다 낫지 않나 차라리. 무뇨즈가 왜 있는 거지? 일단 데리고 올라올 만한 애들은 없네요. 네. 자, 두 번째 경기 2차전 가보겠습니다. 제임스 팩스턴 대 마일스 미콜라스전 가볼게요. 김광현 체력이 꼬박꼬박 차오르고 있고, 다음번에는 이제 플레어티 대 게리콜 경기 볼만하겠네요. 이겨주고 다코다우슨 치고 김광현 잭 플레어티 이기면 딱인데, 제임스 팩스턴 저한이죠. 저한이기 때문에 덱스터 파울러, 골드슈미츠, 디종, 오닐, 몰리나, 콜튼왕 대신에 이루수 볼 수 있는 무뇨즈 갈게요. 근데 몰리나가 687740인데 얘가 더 난 것 같기도 하고, 얘는 스위칭이니까. 646663. 그래요. 그냥 몰리나 갑시다. 달리기가 좀 느리다는 거 빼고.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals.
와, 양키스한테 1대0으로 이기고 시작하는 거 진짜, 와, 이런 경우 처음인 것 같은데.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And our first pitch is
Oh?
taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Michaelis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
좋다.
Backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind it.
와,
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
이제부터 홈런을
Not a lot
맞네.
of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack, we
아,
can
무슨
see why.
커브볼이야. 직구로 가야지
118
포수
miles
이거.
an hour off the bat. You hit it that hard, and you get some air
리드가
under it, and it's not
거지
going to
같네.
stay in the ballpark. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Edmonds is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
양키스는 진짜 홈런이 너무 잘 나오네. 뭐만 잘못하면 바로 홈런이야.
The right fielder, number 99.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is
아,
over.
근데 1회
Yankees
홈런 맞으면
are
좀
off and
아쉽네요.
running early thanks to digging in now, Tommy Edmonds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder,
Here's the first pitch to
Tommy
him.
Edmonds.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fast.
팩스턴, 아, 구속이 확실히 빨라서.
Line to the right side.
안타?
But
Hey.
he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting second. The right
So the
fielder,
base is
이렇게 못
empty here
뽑았을까?
with one away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. At the knees, strike
코스가.
one. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Fowler behind a ball and two strikes. This is line to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number two.
batting third. The first baseman,
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Goldschmidt flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the digging in, Torres, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Labor Torres.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and
Whoa.
a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And no one will track it down.
야, 저거를 홈런으로 넘겨버린단 말이야?
Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a liner.
아하이.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in. He'll get to
아,
take his
쟤한테
first
홈런
cuts here.
맞았었잖아.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
아, 2루 던졌어야 했네.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Giancarlo Stanton now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. No balls in one.
아, 이 다음이 제임스 백스턴이야.
He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. High
Oh.
fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard
Oh.
ground toward short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way.
아, 이건 잘 맞았는데.
Is there. 2 down. The bases are empty here.
저게
with 2
무슨
gone.
저렇게 가.
And here now is
아.
the catcher, Yadier Molina. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high
오,
and deep
몰리나.
to straight
볼리나. 볼리나 제발.
So Stanton to the track to the wall.
나이스. 야. 생각지도 않았는데 몰리나가 홈런 쳐주네요. 몰리나 쓰길 잘했네.
Here to left, his first homer so far in the series, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the
아,
outfield
잡히는 줄 알았네.
or shortening the
제가
swing to move the
뛰길래
runners.
점프해갖고
He just
잡는
wound
경우도
up and
있으니까.
let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
한참 먼 거리인데 왜 뛰는겨 쟤네.
Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. Fouled away. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of
무뇨즈.
the second.
아,
Rounded
어휴.
softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1.
아무리 투수라지만
Hey, he looked
한가운데로
like he was a
던지라.
little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
그러니까
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. James
이게 참
Forrest
다행인 것 같아요.
goes down for the
지금
first out here in
내셔널
inning
리그로 할
number 3.
때는 투수를 한 번씩
Here's a
섞으니까
called strike about
쉬어가는
high,
타이밍이
nothing
있는데,
in
아,
Bases are empty,
이제
1 man out.
양키스 홈구장으로 가면 한 명 한 명이 다 너무
Hit the other
세니까
way
애들이
out toward right field. Fowler has a read on
쉬어갈
it, makes
타이밍이
the
없어.
play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 home. And he fouls this one
좋아.
off.
커브.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
저건 좀 심했다.
2 outs, nobody on.
저거까지
But a base
커트한다고?
runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
그렇지.
Swinging, and that will end
몸쪽으로 할
the
땐
inning.
진짜 제구가 잘 돼야 되는데. 카펜더.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
큰 기대는 안 합니다. 제가
Into the windup. Here
자완한테
comes
너무
the
약하기 때문에
0-1.
좌타자로.
This one's outside.
이게
Good off
우한
the plate that time. The head-to-head with James Paxton.
우타자로
He's
해서
1
우한
for
투수
5.
상대할 때 안 그런데 희한하게 좌대 좌로 보면 진짜 어렵더라고요.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. The pitcher, Miles Michaels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
와 번트 칠까봐 다 나와 있는 거 봐.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
전력 투구로 던지네. 와.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just staying
Oh.
alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the
그래
inning.
풀카운트까지 갔으면 잘했다.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Edmonds. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Carpenter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Boy, a lot of break to that
저거
thing, and it's
스트라이크라고?
1-1. Grounded to third.
아.
This could be 2 to second for 1. On to Voigt.
아,
The
에드먼
inning
저거,
ending
씨.
double play. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to get it going here to begin the
심하네.
try to check it, and it's 0-1.
에드먼 뭐 부상 있어서 그런가 왜 이렇게 타격이 너무 안 좋은데? 빼야 되나 진짜?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball up
오,
around
저걸
the
잡아주네.
shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron
예,
Judge.
조심해야죠.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. This is on the ground over the
그렇지.
first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
되도록 치지 말자. 나이스.
On the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2.
오,
Swing and a drive
좋다.
sent out toward the
골주미치.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
이거 홈까지.
Ignores his coach. He's chugging for
나이스.
He's
역전
saved at the
좋고요.
plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
아웃이야 저게?
And they got him at third. It's a double play.
아 참.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler O'Neill hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matt.
And we'll have
아,
to leave it
이해가 안
there
가네.
as the
저게
play is
아웃이라는
made
게.
here to end the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI. Welcome back to Busch Stadium.
그래도
as we
일단
send
한
it
점 더
down to Heidi.
냈으니까.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in
가운데
a
들어가면 안
fastball
되지.
that time at 94 for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to
Wow.
left. Edmonds is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the first baseman,
Digging in to try it again.
Luke Voigt.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now back.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball.
Eh?
Let's see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2.
그렇지.
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in. Yadier
아,
Molina
몰리나 오늘
deep
홈런
in his first
하나
at
했죠.
bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Molina.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Torres retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. In now, Jairo Munoz.
이쪽 코스로 많이 던지구나.
Strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit to third. Urshela scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He drew a walk his first time up. This is hit
Carpenter.
high in the air out
오.
toward left center.
아,
Will reach up to make the catch.
수비 시프트
Oh, what
바꾼
a
게
play.
한 수가 컸네.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
제임스 팩스턴으로 계속 가겠다는 건 것 같은데.
Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making
Nice.
the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Popped him up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Ball 1. The 1-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure
좋아요.
does. Make it 14 in a row set down.
아,
Standing in,
선발이
opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
니콜라스가
Low here, ball one.
9회까지 던져도 될 정도인데 이 정도면 물론 아직 방심하면 안 되지만
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold
그렇지.
take.
못 잡지.
Failing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That thing has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
아 에드먼 아까 여기 온 거를 쳤는데 병살이
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
저게 저렇게 간다고? 잘 맞았는데.
Now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. That'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's
그렇지.
moved east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he racks up the swing
아,
and strikeout on the breaking
애동
ball.
좋지.
DJ LeMahieu goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings
요번에만
right here.
에론 저지
This guy's
넘기면
continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike
뭐
percentage
안타 두들겨 맞지 않는 이상
over
9회까지
60%.
보기 쉽지
That's
않기
about league
때문에
average so far, so he's right on point.
A swing and a shot
와,
hit down the
역시.
corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He
그렇지.
struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Torres. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
이렇게 슬라이더만 꽂으래 자꾸.
Count remains 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his
맞춰
pitcher
나가고
grind for
있는데 무슨
everything.
There's a
오,
swing and he
안
sends
돼.
the ball high in the air into left field.
아,
And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now.
아
Ties
진짜.
it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
And there's a
잘
missile off
던지고
the bat,
있다가
but it's foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now.
야,
in the
저
ball game, and
코스는
that'll end the inning.
잘 들어가도 넘겨버리네.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up
아,
with the manager of
이거
the Cardinals
큰일인데
to
또
discuss
이러면.
his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank
오!
you. Now,
골드슈미트!
this ball is crushed straight away center field. On
그렇지.
the base hit
아,
and gone.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World
아,
Series.
골드
That swing of the
슈미츠가
bat
다시
late in the game to take the lead.
해주네요.
Huge blow.
내려가라, 팩스타.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And ooh, looked
아,
like a
저거를
definite
스트라이크
pitcher's
잡아주면 안
pitch there on the
되지.
inside, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
오!
High and deep to right
오닐.
center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Yadier Molina will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Matt Wieters, who have come on as a pinch hitter.
나이스.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
달리기가 좀 느린 것만
And
빼면.
he's still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor when a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an
콜트왕이지.
hour. You have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Number 16.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Matt Wieters will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Colton Wong will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
아하.
Gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Miguel Andujar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw.
아우, 그렇지.
Right there to get him credit. The caught stealing to Matt Wieters. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he
와,
can
저걸
keep the
컷한다고?
number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Mike Ford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 36, Mike Ford. Now
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it is.
오, 다행이다.
Andujar at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just hung in there on that one. 2-2. Here it is.
나이스.
Freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the end. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Andujar now playing first base. Number 39.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Way outside. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Carpenter becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Edmonds. First offering on its way. And this is yanked hard down the left field line.
인사이드. 와,
And now this will get
에드먼.
over the wall.
웬일이냐.
Right out there for a ground rule double. Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back.
나이스. 파울러 한 점 더 내네.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in and
좋다.
looking for more. Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
In the last
완전 끝내버리자.
at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he can take you out of the ballpark.
Here's the 0-1.
아,
Fowler stands at second.
이거
with two
실수였는데.
gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double.
아, 파울러 추가 득점 좋았어요.
Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Here's the
읽는다.
first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Lifted down the line in left. Edmonds giving chase.
아하.
This will land untouched. The 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on
좋아요.
to first for the
아웃
out,
카운트
and
2개
that is
남았고요.
how the 9th inning gets underway. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
나이스.
Is there, and there are two
살아남았어요,
men
아웃
gone
카운트.
now.
아,
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter,
에론
Aaron
줬지.
Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
결국 나오네요.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees.
그렇지.
Good night.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this game.
와, 두 번째 경기까지 잡아냅니다. 이제 월드 시리즈에 먼저 앞서가네요. 남은 세 경기 다 져도 어쨌든 홈에서 다시 경기하게끔 만들었네요. 네.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory.
마이스 미콜라스가 제일 잘해줬죠 오늘. 사실 오랫동안
And fellas,
호수비를
when you're on the
버텼으니까.
big stage here at the World
와,
Series,
근데
you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here
이번
certainly
1, 2차전
did.
둘 다 투수들이 진짜 잘 던져준 것 같아요.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Our final line score tonight. First for the
이게
victorious St. Louis
가드너한테
4 runs,
1회부터
They left
홈런
3
맞죠,
men on base.
양키스.
The winning pitcher is Miles Michaelis. The loss goes to James Paxton. Time
두
of the
번째가
ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes.
올리나가 2회에
Tonight's paid
바로
attendance
또
at Busch Stadium
솔로 홈런으로
was
동점
sold out,
만들어주고
45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
골드 슈미츠가 2루타로 한 점 또 4회에 내주고 (5회에서) 주자 있을 때도 삼진 아웃 시키고 그랬는데 토레스가 홈런으로 7회 미콜라스 되게 잘 던지고 있다. 여기서 딱 동점 홈런 맞았는데 그러고서 흔들릴 줄 알았는데 산체스를 또 삼진 아웃 시키죠. 그리고 바로 이제 골드 슈미츠가 다시 앞서 나가는 솔로포 또 때려주고요. 중앙으로 넘기는 큰 홈런이었어요. 여기서 대박이었지. 몸쪽으로 꽉 차게 들어가는 슬라이더로 와 동점 찬스 막아냈더니만 바로 파울러가 투아웃 상황에서 2루타로 1타점 적시 2루타. 그리고 마지막에 라이언이 삼진으로 에런 저지 보내버립니다. 골드 슈미츠가 히어로 맞죠. 토레스 쟤도 잘 치긴 잘 쳤어. 자, 이렇게 해서 일단 양키스와의 월드 시리즈 1, 2차전 둘 다 가져갔습니다. 3차전에는 다나카랑 허드슨과의 경기가 펼쳐지게 되겠네요. 다나카 공도 또 공략하기 어려운 공은 아니기 때문에 여기서 끝내버리고 제 생각에는 여기서 끝내고 여기서 지더라도 김광현이랑 플레어티 있을 때 끝내야 된다고 생각해요. 예. 여기까지 가는 거는 최악의 경우의 수기 때문에 안 가는 걸로. 예. 자, 이렇게 해서 MLB 더 쇼 19 포스트 시즌 세인트루이스를 우승하기 17화 월드 시리즈 1, 2차전 양키스와의 경기 플레이 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.